That's false news. There's two sides to every story. Recently, the news broke that a Mennonite bishop and his wife, Daryl Sensing and Grace Sensing, were both arrested for child endangerment. And Daryl was arrested for violence toward the child. When the news broke, it came out that they had sent this boy to a camp, an Allegheny wilderness camp. When I went and looked at the camp's website, they have a whole bunch of counselors listed, and none of the counselors have any mention of education as a qualifier to qualify them to be providing counseling to boys. Apparently, this minor child was sent to the boys' camp and returned home in March of 2025, and Daryl and Grace, while living in their beautiful $793,000 home, had him living in a shed with no indoor plumbing and was arrested. I shouldn't be shocked, but I'm always astounded when I watch how people respond to something like this happening. And when people respond with, "That's false news, there's two sides to every story," or even one commenter had the audacity to say, "Daryl and Grace are devoted, loving parents who care deeply for all their children. They have acted with consistent concern for their well-being, providing stability and thoughtful guidance even in difficult circumstances." The commenter also put out the name of the child. What does it say about people who come around and they rally around parents who are arrested with physical evidence according to the affidavit? They rally around the good Mennonite Bishop with his $793,000 home. Where is their concern for the fact that there are allegations of child abuse? Where is the concern for the minor children in the home? What kind of person does this? What does it say about you if when you hear allegations or when you hear that somebody is arrested for child abuse, that your response is to say this is false news because you knew the person? Or your response is to talk about, oh, there's two sides to every story. Who are you? And I mean, genuinely, who are you? Inside, who are you? What kind of person are you? You know, I think about this and I think about how people don't want to believe something that goes against what they thought they knew. But what if people just looked at this as more information about Daryl and Grace Sensing and maybe, just maybe, understood for a moment that despite their belief that Daryl and Grace are wonderful parents, there might be more to that than they think of. When the affidavit states there's physical evidence of the abuse, maybe we should believe victims. Maybe.